I always keep the top tier, 5-star, sexy loving in the car, like make that wood, holly like a boulevard.
Okay, welcome to this video today. I'm super excited about because I love talking about this ish. It's my jam. But today we're going to talk about the different signs, the Astro signs is what I call them, and what I think of when someone tells me their sign. Let's get into it. I think about some of the signs. The signs that really stick into my head are like my own, and then like the people who are around me or really close to me signs. So there's some signs that I don't go into depth about or know too much about because I don't really have people in my life that are those signs and that act that way. But if I have someone in my life that acts a certain way and then I know their sign and like it's so similar, I remember it more, and I can even give you like situations or instances about it. So we're going to start with Aries, which is the first sign. So Aries, their element is fire, their ruling planet is Mars, their symbol is the ram, so that's the symbol that each sign has. Their stone is a diamond, lucky you, and their life pursuit is the thrill of the moment, so they love thrills. They're very adventurous, and their vibration is enthusiasm. I can't relate, but that's their vibration. And their secret desire, this is so interesting, the secret desires of each sign, but their secret desire is to lead the way for others, so they like to be leaders, and that's what brings them happiness. So if you tell me you're a Aries, in my head I'm thinking, okay, you're probably sweet, you're probably really friendly and outgoing, but sometimes you can be a little bit naive. You also like to be really adventurous, and you like to do different types of things, but you always see the good in people. Basically, Aries, they always see the good in people, so like Betty Sue could be dousing them in lighter fluid and putting them on fire, and they would say in their minds there would still be like, Betty Sue is just going through like a lot of stuff, like she doesn't mean it, she's a good person. Like that's Aries, and that annoys the crap out of me. But they always see the good in people, which is always a good thing, I guess. They're very positive in that mindset, but that's also why they can be a little bit naive about things. Okay, Taurus is the next one, and that's me. The ruling element for Taurus is Earth, the ruling planet is Venus, the symbol is the bull, stubborn, and the stone is emerald. A Taurus's life pursuit is emotional and financial security, and their vibration is determined energy. Their secret desire is to have a secure, happy, and wealthy life / marriage. So the most important thing you should know about a Taurus is that they're cool, calm, and collected exteriorly. People usually see them as withdrawn, or like bougie, or like stuck up, or like they think they're better than other people because of this. But really, loyalty is like number one to them, and they take loyalty very seriously. They don't show their fun-loving sign unless they think you deserve to see it. And they have an opinion, and you can't change that opinion. Not to say they're closed-minded, but they just dislike when people try to force their opinions onto a Taurus. When they reach an opinion, they are very confident in it, so when you try to like change their opinion, they get even more stubborn about keeping that same opinion. Earth sign, they're very connected to nature. They're usually like nature lovers or animal lovers, and they just connect and they're grounded. So Taurus. Next is Gemini, and Geminis get so much ish from all the other signs and just people in general, and Geminis can be freaking annoying, okay? But my mom's a Gemini and I understand where they're coming from. So Geminis get a lot of hate just off the bat. Their element is the air, their ruling planet is Mercury, their symbol is the twins, which plays a lot to a Gemini's personality. Their stone is aquamarine, and their life pursuit is to explore a little bit of everything. Their vibration is intense mental energy, and their secret desire is to be ahead of the crowd. Geminis are always on the move. They're always going like from here to here to here to here to here. They're like very fast paced. If you're a little bit slower, they like annoys them and they want you to be a little bit more on their level. They talk a lot, like they talk a lot. It's just like blah 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 blah. Like they could just talk about anything, about any subject, and just be like talking, but then at times they'll just be like silent too. But their main thing is that they talk. They're usually misunderstood by others, but they're super loving and adventurous, so they may be seen as just like all over the place, but once you get to know them, they're super loving towards you. The thing about Geminis is like their sign is twin, so they're really weird where they have like dual personalities. One moment they could be a certain way and then it'll like switch really quickly. So quickly. So Geminis have like two personalities and you never know which one you're gonna get, even in that moment. Cancers is the next sign, and Cancers, everyone like hates on Geminis, but I really hate on Cancers because Cancers are super, super, super emotional. My sister's a Cancer, so yeah. Their element is water. Their ruling planet is the moon. Their symbol is a crab. Their stone is moonstone. Their life pursuit is constant reassurance and intimacy. That's a Cancer. Their vibration is moody. And their desire is to feel safe, emotionally, spiritually, and financially. So yeah, Cancers are really emotional, and it can go from 0 to 100 real quick. Geminis, how their personality changes real quick. That's how Cancers' emotions change. So Cancers is more like a range. So like there would be like chilling, like oh, and then like it will drop where they're really, really, really sad about something that's just like random. Yeah. But they're very, very, very in tune with their emotions, kind of. So like when they're feeling sad, they'll show you that they're sad. When they're feeling mad, you can see that they're mad. So there's no guessing games with Cancer. They don't like really hide their emotions. They're very sensitive to other people's emotions. So like if you're really sad and you're crying, they can feel that and they'll become really sad and cry with you sometimes. So that's a Cancer. They're very sensitive and caring, especially if you're close to them. Virgo. They are also an earth sign like their fellow Taurus. Their ruling planet is Mercury. Their symbol is the Virgin, and their stone is sapphire. Their life pursuit is to do the right thing. They're compassionate and caring, and their desire is to love and be loved in return. So they're very confident in themselves, and they have like high standards, but then if you don't meet those high standards, then they criticize you, and they're very critical of that. So yeah. They also like to serve others. Their love of service can also lead them to be more taken advantage of, and they're very delicate and sensitive. So even though they have high standards for other people and they criticize them really quickly, you criticizing them they don't like too much, and they're just really sensitive about it, so they just need to be handled gently.